My name is Xavier, and welcome back to episode 8, the great optimization of the new base. By which I mean, let's get Poro in here and quickly butcher all these human corpses before they go to waste. Second, let's grab Shug and come down here and prioritize cutting these bushes really quick. The same deal for me. What am I doing otherwise? Nothing. So we're going to do plant cutting priority number 1. Poro has construction. All right, Shug has 1 on hunt, so he'll probably want to do that over plant cutting. Let's turn that down a little bit. We'll turn Dodgy up a little bit on it. Meanwhile, I definitely want Bez doing hunting like on a higher priority than everything. I'll explain why in just a second. Mostly because I have no vegetables. I don't know where they went. I had 1 million corn when I showed up here. I've only been here for like, what, 3 days? And all of my corn's gone? I didn't make it into meals. I have no idea what happened to it. Shug, please come back here and prioritize cutting these bushes. I just need to, like, get as many vegetables as possible. So it's going to take a few individual cuts. I think by default they want to cut trees. Hauling medicine? Yeah, they want to do actually haul urgently. And they also want to cut trees instead of vegetables. So we're going to do this very quickly. Just a few minor optimizations here to chop bushes while I have the opportunity to make that human meat not go to waste. And then shortly after this, yeah, there we go. It's almost all done. Just one more thing here. I'm out eating those berries. Fine. Come down here and cut that thing up. Great. Cut this one up. And there's just one more right there. Awesome. Now, all these berries, as soon as we're done with that last one, let's grab all of them and haul them urgently. Hey, I'm here. Why not haul some berries? Shug, wherever you went, come back and haul some berries. Awesome. Now, we should be able to turn these human... Oh, they all rotted. Oh, I missed it. I thought I set Poro to do it right away. But you know what? I think they all rotted too soon. All right, well... That's too bad. We're going to miss out on some kibble then, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But it does highlight the fact that we're going to need a place to drop rotting corpses. And my guess is someplace out of the way, like up here. Fantastic. We'll set this stockpile to storage. Priority critical, clear all, allow rotten corpses. Human-like, but not all human-like. We don't want colonist corpses. Well, I actually only want rotten corpses here. So can I do, okay, any quality? Okay, the quality doesn't matter. How does the hit points work for corpses? Do they have hit points? Yes, 79 to 100. 83, 83, 84. All right, I suppose I can have this be for like sort of old corpses then. And probably also, I only want rotten corpses. Is there like a way to set up just rotten stuff? I don't think so, that I can remember. I don't think this will work exactly the way I want. But anyway, that'll get moved out. This human meat will get chopped up here very soon. And yeah, that's going to be all we have. All we have. I want to make kibble more than anything. We are doing that with Poro right now. He's turning all our human meats and what little berries we have. Connor, however, is actually consuming the berries on other stuff. But I think that's probably okay. Or is it? We'll find out in just a second here. What is Connor doing? We'll shut him off. He can take medicine to stockpile zone. Okay. Now, the concept here is every year I have to move and queue up 3,982 orders in a big batch. So, ideally, what I want to do is just be able to queue them up and then make sure my work priorities are sufficiently designed and set up so that things get done and I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm going to open Moody in the meantime, though, so I can keep track of what's going on. Poro, are you still working on this kibble? Yes, this tree needs to be chopped like yesterday. Okay, Hanu, what are you up to? Consuming simple meals. Poro, as soon as you're done with that, let's cook up... Oh, we can't. We're actually out of berries, so a little that human meat's gonna rot. But next up, I installed a new mod for growing zones. I forget what it's called, like better growing zones or something. It allows you to specify a specific kind of soil. So I'm gonna turn that on, and I'm gonna come in here and just be like, hey, I want this whole thing right there to be just the rich soil. That's awesome, and then we'll turn it on rice. Next up, I want to do the exact same thing up here. Grow zone, rich soil only. Like this giant area there. It looks like I'm getting a little bit more than I bargained for, so I'll do that. And then I think I'll come in and delete these extra few things there. Awesome. This one can be for corn. Because the corn doesn't grow as often, so running all the way out there to the corn won't be as bad. Next up, I need to work on priorities to make sure things are getting done the way I want. So I need growing higher than plant cutting for sure. So everyone who can grow now. Put construction even below that. Because I need the rice like yesterday. I probably should have prioritized this when I first landed here on number 1 for growing. Then I'm going to need hunting very high because we have only 10 per package survival meals and 3 meals, and we have nothing else we can even make food out of for the colonists. So Let's see. Bez I did put pretty high, but Cook is low. Let's put Cook a little bit lower so Connor can do most of the cooking. Bez can hunt, and Dodgy can hunt. Awesome. Now, let's go through and make sure we're hunting enough stuff. I do remember hunting a bunch of turkeys. All right, that'll suffice. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I taming a burnt tortoise and an old tortoise? Why don't we tame the other tortoise? Whoa, what the? Holy, what just happened? Were we hunting a boom rat in the base? I think we actually were, and now my elephant seems to be on fire. This is not what I want. Where's my home area really quick? Expand home area. Okay, the whole thing's in the home area. Can I come up here and, like, prioritize extinguishing fire? Can we do it like yesterday? Yeah? Get up there. Take care of it. Okay, the fire went out. Now, there's a couple really annoying things. Let's prioritize cutting that tree there. Hanu, can you cut a tree? No. Anyone else? Probably not. I could wake Shug up if I really wanted to. I kind of do. Let's go cut that tree. Connor was my one really good doctor. Who are the rest? Poro's actually not bad. Where is he? I have no idea. Hanu's actually fairly decent. Can we have him come up here and feed Marie? No, he's already doctoring Marie. That's good. That's what we wanted. The trees are now chopped, so we're not going to have as bad of an inefficiency going in and out of those doors over and over and over again. Next up, I realize I need some steel, and I have something set to deconstruct, but why don't I come over here and select all of these sandbags and also deconstruct those in the future? I feel like this should be good. We should be getting food sort of steadily through hunting. We should be growing, like, very, very, very rapidly. I'm going to watch over here. I think it was myself. No, because we're doing hauling priority right now first, which makes some sense because I do want to get this stuff hauled priority. There's only a couple things left. Ancient Danger, you say? Right down there. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not sure if I'm going to remember that. I might actually try to kill it this time around. We'll see. Once we're done Haul Plus, then we'll start doing the tending or the sewing of stuff. Is there anything left that was on Haul Plus beyond these things? I don't think so. No. So we should start doing massive growing. Myself, Poro, and Shug. Tons and tons and tons of growing. Is that right? Yes. I'm starting to do the growing out here of the corn, it looks like. Shug is still hauling. Now Shug is eating. Poro, what are you up to? You're actually sleeping. Now Shug's sleeping. All right, so maybe tomorrow. There we go. I'm actually harvesting some rice. That's perfect. We can use that to get, like, a very bare minimum. Poro's out here now chopping the trees. Awesome. Human meat's rotting away. Yeah, I didn't anticipate having a giant raid that soon anyway, so we're not really set up. It's just gonna have to... It's just gonna have to be wait. A squirrel is overdosing? Oh, because the drugs are in there and they're allowed to go in there? Right. Right. Is this thing even roofed? No, it's not. None of this. This whole base isn't even roofed because it's not even done being built yet. All right, let's put the roof in there as such. Let's come in and build a wall, like, over here in the corner. Actually, what if I were to do something like this? Like, what if I, 1, 2, 3, wall, 1, 2, 3, wall. I could do something like that with a door. And then this stockpile can be a little bit different from the other one, and we can put all the drugs in there, and I think that'll work out. Once it gets done, that is. All right, roofs are actually getting put on the base. They're getting put on all of our stuff. I had forgotten about that before. Good job, Russell, getting that taken care of. Nice. Very good. Very good. We did get the steel put in for this stuff, so that's awesome. The torches haven't been built at all. I don't know why. Let's throw some of them in. No, not temperature. What is it? Structure, I believe it was? No, production. God, I'm so disoriented again. Again. All right, torches. No, the torches are queued. They're just not built yet, so they'll get put in eventually. One colonist is idle. Hanu. Let's check out the work here. What does Hanu have to do? He has to do art. He has to do research, which he can't do because the bench isn't made. And the bench is going to be a while until it gets done. He actually is terrible at everything else, so we probably don't want him doing anything at all. I'll just let him be idle for now. Then extreme break risk on Dodgy. Why is that? Rat self-tamed. I don't want a rat at all. We'll just slaughter that rat. Fine. Now, the second mod that I had gotten was this cool... I forget what it's called. It's in the mod list in the description down below, but you can set up zones here of sorts. So let's add a new animal policy. We'll rename this policy to default. Fantastic. And then why don't we rename the auto policy to quarantine. Quantine. That sounds pretty good. Awesome. So the current policy should be default. Great. And that's what this one is, I believe. And then if I wanted to, I could come over here and go to the quarantine. I believe I'm setting this up right. And then I can set everything into the animal quarantine for this zone. Right? Yes. And then I can just quickly go back to the default. There. Look at that. So when a raid comes, I can just be like, yo, click, bam, Everybody go in quarantine, and then I can switch it back right after. It's the best mod ever. Thanks whoever suggested it. Speaking of, let's tame some of these animals here, these squirrels. All right, well, now I feel like the most important thing I need to do is just let things happen and make sure they happen the way that I want them to. So I'll speed times up a little bit here, and we'll watch the growers grow. That's number one. Yep, look at that. Poro and Shug just woke up. They're out there sowing the fields already. That's what we wanted. We have 14 packaged survival meals. That's a little bit of an issue. We want to make sure that I think it was Bez and Dodgy are hunting when they wake up. And then I want to improve this area here a little bit later. Heat wave. An unusual heat wave has begun. All right, well, what we're going to need to do about that is toss in some passive coolers. Just like we did last time, we'll do one there, one there. And why don't we grab all the doors in the house and hold them open, except, of course, for the doors that go to the stockpiles, which we will not hold open. This wall here seems like it's just not getting put together. I don't know why. Probably because I don't have someone set to construction very high. No, I have Russell. I guess he just has better things to do with his time than finish building the wall. I'll get around to it, I'm sure, when he wakes up. All right, combat supplier is approaching. That's actually pretty cool. Maybe we can sell some of our garbage to them. Russell will have you talk to them as soon as you're done sleeping. Oh, speaking of, someone had said that Russell was a night owl. Yes, he is. All right, let's come in here. Like 2 episodes ago, I had completely forgotten about that. We'll put Russell on the night owl shift like that, and we'll turn that off like this. He was probably taking care of himself anyway, but... All right, Russell, we're going to need to wake you up here and have you come out and chat these guys up and see what we can trade with them. Probably not a whole lot, but I do have 5,000 silver, so if I could buy some useful things, I wouldn't protest. God, look at all this garbage guns. Like, I'm not going to need any of this stuff. It's all pretty bad. Pila's getting a lot of these things were rotted, too. Armor vest, 50. Steel simple helmet, dead man's. We'll sell that. Powered helmet, $1,600. I would like that a lot, actually. Why don't we buy that? $600 for an armor vest, good. I think I'll buy that too. Now, the problem is the armor vest I don't think you can wear with the tribal gear. They have a charge rifle. Interesting. What else do they have? Pretty much nothing, and I've sold them everything I have for the most part, except this armor vest that's kind of beaten up. But hey, it's better than nothing, so why don't I keep it for now? And this looks good. We're going to spend a lot of money on a few things. Awesome. Done. Now, who's actually going to wear these things? You can also do this. The same mod allows you to set different policies here for restrictions, but this is easy enough to just slap quarantine and unrestricted, so I'm not going to do that. I do, however, was it assign? Yeah, assign. You can do the same thing here also for outfits and stuff, so you can quickly come in and tell everyone to equip like all their armor and gears and such. Do I have my anything set up to headgear, powered armor, helmet? I do. Connor's probably the most important person for this. Let's have him come out and force wear the thing, because he's going to be meleeing more than anyone else, I believe. Or was that also Hanu? Connor I kind of didn't want to fight. Never mind, Connor. You get off of that. We'll have Hanu come do it. We'll have him force wear that. We'll have him also force wear the vest here, which is going to be he's not going to like that, because he's now going to be naked. We'll take care of that in the not too distant future when I start actually building dusters that we can, and like pants and shirts and stuff. You know what? Actually, right there, we actually have some of these things. Well, they're all dead man, so we kind of don't, now that I think about it. All right, so yeah, let's just pay attention to what's going on. Grow zones are getting done. That's awesome. They're getting done very quickly. I like that a lot. Meals are down to 9. Whoa, mental break days, dodgy. That's fine. Ugly environment. We're working on that. Actually, we're not. I don't have anyone set to super priority on cleaning. It should probably be Russell, but he's got construction to do. Once he's done with that, he'll get on it. Shug will do it normally when there's no growing and plant cutting, and so would Poro when there isn't plant cutting and growing. And right now there is a backlog of plant cutting and growing, so we're just going to have to allow that to not be working for a little while. Looks like we do have 1,000 turkeys. Connor's going to convert. I didn't realize they had been hunting so efficiently. Oh my god. How long until these guys are dead? A few days until they spoil, rather? What is this? Combat. I thought these guys were already here. They are. I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the things are talking about. Russell, where are you? Hauling steel? Can you actually work on the coolers? That's a little bit more important. I don't think 2 is sufficient. We're probably going to need to build a 4th one, or a 3rd one, and probably also a 4th one someplace. I guess I'll just put one right there. It is currently 110 outside. Inside it's 114. It's even hotter. But Russell's working on it right now, I believe. Yep, bam, he's put in 2 of them. Fantastic. There's the 3rd one. Awesome. And now he's putting in the 4th one. No, actually, he's making beds. All right, well, now he's doing it. Awesome. All right, so let's take a look then. 110, 112. It's going to take a little while for these things to activate and cool down the inside. It's going down a little bit. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because we have this wall here. God, I forgot about that. Prioritize working on the wall, Russell. All the heat's just going, like, right out the wall. And plus, we have a geothermal vent in there, which, well, it isn't making any difference at all, to be entirely honest, because we have that room vented. But this one stupid piece of... Whoa, Shug started a fight with me. Reason killed colony animal. Shug is really mad at me for killing a colony animal. I didn't mean to. Like, good lord, it wasn't my fault. Okay, so Shug got hit 5 times. I got hit 7 times. How the hell? I'm a 47-year-old male. Shug is a 57-year-old female. How is this possible? Makes no sense. All of our grow zones, though, are already sown, which is awesome. We don't need to grow any trees in this one, because obviously, look, there's 3,000 trees as it is. Just need to chop all the trees. We're caught up on that. It looks like our hunting is going perfectly fine, so we're going to make up enough meals eventually when that all gets done. Is the temperature subsiding? 101 inside, or outside, 97 inside. Yep, 96, 95, 94, 93. It's going down. Good. Good, good, good. Now we actually have our tailoring bench. Okay. What kind of wools and leathers and such? We have 300 alpaca wool and 165 camel hair. I think camel hair is actually better for heat, so why don't I do this? Let's start queuing up dusters. Let's come in here and we'll do this until we have X. The X is going to be just 1. And then the details here are, we're going to make them out of just camel hair. Let's clear all, just the camel hair. The filters, we're going to make it, we'll count everything up to 52%. Match input ingredients. Don't pause. Do take to the best stockpile. Do I also want to put in alpaca wool? Probably. It's okay, I suppose, for now. All right, let's close that. And then because we are going to switch from tribal wear, which I kind of wanted to keep for as long as possible, but I suppose now that time is up. Wait, we can wear dusters over tribal wear, can we? I'm actually not sure about that. We'll find out a little bit later. I'll just queue up just that for now. We'll work on pants and shirts. Actually, I'm going to need at least 1 pants and shirts. Let's put in 1 pants, 1 button-down shirt. Same exact deal. Do until you have X. Do until you have X. Details. Clear all. We're just going to do camel hair, alpaca wool. The filter will be something like 52%. Match input ingredients. Same deal over here. Oh, wait. That's actually 10 I have those set up to. So camel hair, alpaca wool. Great. 53%, I believe. 52. Sure. Best stockpile. Match input ingredients. Close. And let's turn these down to just 1. I know at least Hanu's going to wear these, and then we'll have extra ones later on. So when people start converting or wearing more armor or whatever. All right, this is going okay. We're not starving. We're very low on food for sure, but we are butchering here. Spoils in a day, spoils in a day, spoils in a day. All these corpses seem to have already spoiled. They're getting hauled out. We got 3 of them out there. Let's haul priority this last one. Get him out of there for sure. I probably should have checked them all for gear that actually mattered. I could have stripped them, maybe. Nah, none of this stuff. Unless they have armor, I don't care. So they're all fine. Get them out. Get them out! Then, I don't think we want kibble in here, as I recall from before. We'll turn that off. We want the kibble up here. Yes, but we don't want the pemmican up there. I think we want the pemmican just in here for now. And that makes a lot of sense, I think. Now, this wall probably needs to get done tomorrow with Russell so we can put the drug zone in there. Why don't I set that up right now, since it doesn't seem to be working on its own, or doesn't seem to be splitting yet. So we'll chop that up. I think we need to also delete the zone right there as well. We'll put a new stockpile zone right in here, as such, and that will be our storage. Clear all, priority critical. What is this going to be? Manufactured drugs, I believe. And that's it. Good. And then let's come into architect zone or whatever. We'll go to expand allowed areas. The quarantine... Actually, you know what? That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go clear areas. We'll take that off. We don't want anyone really going in there unless they're dropping stuff off. Although I don't know who the heck's going to drop it off. Animal quarantine, great. Yep, we want to clear it out of that. Domestic. No, that's not included. Animal default. Yep, we want to take it off of that. No animals eating all of our stuff again. And that looks good, okay? And for some reason, I just disallowed that and turned that back on. All right, well, now, things should be a-going. Things should be going just fine and... Hold on, starvation, dodgy. That's because he's on a mental break all the way across the universe. Now, let's take a look at the animals here. We're still taming tortoises. We don't have anything else set to hunt. We do have the alpaca set to tame. I'm very curious. We've got our fueled smithy installed here. I'm not sure if we really need to make anything. Probably not at the moment, but hey, it looks to be installed. Great, there's our research bench, so that's up and running as well. And then it's just a matter of Russell constructing and cleaning the rest of the stuff. Let's watch what he's doing for a little while. He's going to deconstruct. Why? Oh, that's because this is out here, and I didn't want these guys taking cover. Okay. Give us a few blocks there. Squirrel's pregnant. Awesome. But Dodgy's no longer wandering a psychotic state. Extreme break risk. Yep. Hold on. Dodgy's still in an extreme break risk. Why is this? Totally joy-deprived, very tired, very hot. Did we ever throw in a new horseshoe pin? We did. However, it's probably time, guys, to build in some more joy sources, like, say, a chess table. I never built one before. Let's toss it right in there. Awesome. We have our sculptures tables that are already set up. Oh, not sculptures table, stonecutters tables, rather. Yeah, that's all set up. This I don't think needs anything just yet. This is all fine. Good. Everything's looking good. This bed is now finally done. We can turn that on medical. And then let's make sure people were getting tended to. Shug is tended to. I'm tended to. Great. No infections there. Awesome. Everything is great. Work is getting done. Bez is out here taming left and right. Hunting was high priority. Oh, look at Russell. He's deconstructing everything like a madman. What is he doing now? Oh, he's actually deconstructing the floor. This is the final bit of construction for him. Now he's removing floor over here. Great. Now he's coming down here to haul wood. I guess he's now going to build up the rest of this wall. And then we should be done our construction, and he should start working on cleaning. And that's going to be kind of important. Yep, he put all the wood in. Awesome. Now he's going for a walk. He'll finish that up. All the construction in the colony is done, and then he'll start working on cleaning. Now, speaking of the construction being done, I want... Oh, item stash opportunity. Whoa, what is this? Rhino hide button-down shirt, normal. Fennec foxskin duster, good. Smokehawk belts. Devil scram tribal wear, normal. Cloth toque, normal. Muffalo wool toque, good. Steel simple helmet, steel advanced helmet, psychic. This stuff is kind of good. We don't know where it is. Do I even want to attempt to do something like this? The last raid was such a catastrophic disaster. Probably not. But I just want to see... it's down the river. I'm not sure if we can move faster down rivers or not. So I'm not going to worry about it for now regardless. If we... I don't know. Maybe in like 2 episodes I'll revisit the concept of that. But for now, I wanted to redesign this base a little bit. So the idea was, let's put in some more security. I want like... people to be able to shoot through these walls of 3. God, why can't I... Space already occupied. Why can't I... Is my JT walls override not working anymore? Looks like it might not be. Let's come in here, structure. We'll build this wall out like that, I believe, is essentially what I want to do. And then something like this. And then I think what I want to do here is deconstruct all of this, and then probably all of this. And then let's cancel this here and that there. And then let's come over to security and put in... I think it was going to be 1, 2, 3 sandbags. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. And then structure. We'll put the walls in here like we had them. Look at Russell going to town on these things. That's awesome. And then let's put in some sand. And I want a second row of sandbags like right behind here, so people can line up behind here and get like a double... like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people could theoretically be standing here shooting over this area into the next guys. Let's also deconstruct these so we have a nice hardcover wall there. And that way, we'll stop shooting each other in the back, or, you know, they'll stop coming in and people will stop being over here shooting in a direction and, like, hitting everybody in the back and all that garbage. Okay, that looks actually pretty good to me, I think. Maybe I should put another one in the middle, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Also, where are these technically manned from? Like, can I see... If I were to reinstall them and then rotate it around so they match... All right, top left. And that means this one's got to be in the bottom left. All right, well... I was just thinking about putting an extra one for cover, but I don't think they're going to really use them. We also probably need to come down here and put a zone, expand, build roof area over this. And then part of this is that we're going to need to put in a stockpile zone somewhere near both of these things. Let's say right there. This will be a stockpile for clear all, priority, a critical... Not manufactured. Yeah, actually, it is manufactured mortar shell. We want those right in there. Awesome. Okay. Nice. That's getting put together. Russell now, I gave him a little bit more priority, or a little bit more work to do, but Poro's taking care of that. He's also a constructor, it seems. Yeah, we're getting the torches put in. Nice, Poro. Finish it up. As soon as that's done, Russell should wake up and start cleaning up all the blood. Nice, look at all this animal handling. Dodgy's out here taming. Bez is out here taming. We have boars up the wazoo. Bez successfully tamed a tortoise. Fantastic. What do tortoises eat? Now that I'm oh, actually, apparently we have 2 of them. I didn't even realize it. All right, let's go check them out. Hey, little friends. What do you eat? You eat vegetables, raw meat, corpses, seeds, live plants. All right, we can just restrict you to the same place that every other animal goes to. We'll put you on fighting. We'll put you on animal default, apparently. And I think that's it. Wild boars. You guys can also be tamed up, even though you're youngins. Actually, we probably should put you in the quarantine for now. The alpacas are all in domestic. Yeah, this is looking fine. This is looking fine. I like it a lot. All right, let's just haul 1.5 million things, get things set up, and then get back to surviving. Yep, my camel's out here eating the grass. That's perfect. Russell, what are you up to? You're hauling steel to sandbags. Okay. You know, maybe the smarter move is to just haul urgently all the steel on the map. So I don't have to, have Russell go out there grabbing individual piles of steel. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. Wow, look at the hauling. We have like 7 people actually doing the haul plus order. Look at that. Connor just picked up like 3,000 of that steel. That's good. Oh, hey, we have the ambrosia sprouts up here. Growth rate, 56. They're 64% grown. A squirrel is pregnant. Wow. Someday these squirrels will come in handy. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's assign all these squirrels. I originally wanted to have them all set to dodgy anyway. All squirrels assigned to dodgy. And the concept is I don't release the squirrels until the end of the fight. And then the squirrels go out and they trip everyone up. Bez over here. God, we got another tortoise. Good lord. It's insane how many tortoises we're picking up. Anyway, yeah, so we fight with the boars and the elephants, and then the second we break the raid, we send out the squirrels, and they run out and they like nip their ankles and they can't get away. And then my traps actually become useful. Speaking of traps, check it out, guys. The whole colony is now clean. No more horrific mood breaks and such. So I think it's time to buff up our security even more. Do we want to do steel traps? We only have 100 steel. I don't believe I do. I probably just want to do wood, because this time around I actually have a lot of wood. So let's put these where I always see them go, like here and here and here and here. Actually, I can probably do all 4 of these places and just have, like, basic entrances in like that and that. Here, there, there. Awesome. There, there, there. And then if they're going to be coming out here from various angles, we can have, like, walls like that. And then maybe every other one just in case. Something like that might be good. Now, I've noticed a lot of, like, what are they called? The pyromaniac guys, sappers. They'll come up and just run around the base blowing stuff up. So I kind of want to have, like, a few random traps, like here and here, maybe at the corners of the base. Oh, wait, I can't put them... You can't put deadfall traps on that kind of soil, apparently. But yeah, I don't think it hurts to have things, like, at all these corners. Rare thrombos. Interesting. I might want to try to tame that, to be entirely honest. I kind of actually do. I know the chances are super small. Bez, what is your cat? You're up to 18 animals. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my lord, Bez. I really do wonder what your odds are to tame a thrombos. That would be so cool if we could pull it off. I think even with a 20, you have a way higher chance to have it go on revenge than you do to have it, it's probably not a good idea. It'll probably just stab Bez or something horrific. I kind of want to do it, though. Look at this. We actually got all these things, like, cranked out super, super, super fast. Nice little trap wall there. Okay, well, this thing got cleaned up pretty fast, huh? Things are looking good. Our meals are good. This random tree needs to be chopped out of there, though. All of our plant cutting orders got taken care of. I think we wanted to come back in here now and shut the grow down to 2 on everyone, so plant cutting always gets done first. But otherwise, I think we're good. Bez, you can also have hunting go lower. And you probably don't need to do cooking as often either. We'll turn that down to even a 4. We'll let Connor mostly deal with that, and also maybe myself if there's no, like, growing to do. Okay. And then this means we should have 2 people animal handling all the time, except for when I go on hunting, and then we'll have just the 1. All right. I like this. Are we going to need some more meat anytime soon? Well, maybe. How long until our harvest is up here? It looks like it's almost up right now. So I guess the answer is yes. Let's do a great culling of the local area. So Ibex Ram, he's all by himself. Sorry, friend. Ostrich, you're by yourself. Definitely queue you up. Million squirrels. Here's some more tortoises. Do I want to tame them all? Sure, while I'm here, why not? We'll hunt that turkey. I wouldn't mind more boars, but everyone tells me tortoises are the best thing in the universe, so sure, I'll tame them all up. Here, look at all these does and bucks, though. Look at all these does and bucks. The thing is, they're all together, so if we start... Oh, my lord, there's so many of them. If they go on an animal revenge, we actually do have enough animals, we might be able to do something about it. How many things have I hunted? Just 2? I'm gonna have to... You know what? I think I can... Let's do all the does, maybe, or at least most of them. I think we can... These things are not very likely to fight back. We'll also toss in the emu because he's all by himself. I think they're not that likely to fight back. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Wild boar is pregnant. Fantastic. Keeping up with the animals is like a full-time job here with clicking. This is all good. Squirrels are all growing up. Awesome. We'll just tame them up. Look at that. Look at that. Bez, you really don't want... I guess you can have Porker because he's not set to follow you. You know what? You're bonded to Shug. Shug, you can have a bond there. We'll do that. That's perfectly fine. Robbie Squirrel is bonded to Bez. That's really strange. Okay. Wild Boar now. Back on Bez. Fantastic. Look at all of these animals. This is insane. Bez has tamed a... Oh, wait, no. Bez and Tortoise have formed a bond. Look at this. Look at this. There's like all manner of hunters out here just murdering does left and right. God, I hope this works for us. And they don't flip out and go crazy. How many of them have we already picked up? 3. And the ostrich. Look how fast things get done. Well, look, Russell's in here now making stuff. Hanu's researching. What was I researching? Electricity. All right, simple clothing, smithing, stone cutting. Nice. We're actually like getting fully set up and ready to go here. It might be time to expand into a slightly bigger table. How many people do we have in the colony? 8, and we only have room for 4. Do more than 4 of them ever eat at the same time? Probably not. Our shells are in here. Awesome. This thing needs to get out of the way. We don't want that thing there. There are still some haul commands queued up out here, and also it seems like there's some random trees that have either grown since the last time I tried to cull this area, or... I don't know. Look how fast these things get chopped, though, when I set them to chop. I don't like these things being here. Let's grab all of that and haul those out of the way. Just want to make sure that even the sharpshooters don't have a place from their super long range to shoot back. So I guess the Y key here. Y. Looks like we got an eclipse. Don't care about that. This is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Let's just chop a few more of these trees and we'll even have like a combat zone here. I think. Chop these trees, chop that, this, that, this, that. I wish there was a way to only chop like all things that could take cover. I wonder if there's a mod for that. Like, chop all cover. So, because I don't want to just cut plants, because that cuts out the grass as well, and I want my animals to eat that grass. Look at that. Nice fighting zone coming up. Cargo pods out here. Looks like we've got a whole bunch of agave. Awesome, let's haul that in. We're up to 51 meals somehow. Did I not set up my stockpiles? It looks like I don't have stockpiles set up here. Let's toss in a stockpile right there. And this stockpile is going to be storage, priority, low, clear all. I don't want anything, like, just basically it's going to count the meals when they get put down there and dropped on the ground, so we stop overproducing meals. Unless I have cooked some, no, I have it set to 45. All right, and it's currently paused. Okay. Everything's fine. Major break risk, Connor. I think maybe it's time to go through and look at people's moods and see what's up. We butchered human like -6. That's always going to happen. Ugly environment. Well, we could probably do something about that now that we have 1.5 million wood, right? It's very hot. It's awful bedroom. Well, it is kind of hot here. Yeah, 91. Inside, though, it's actually pretty nice. 65 degrees. Not Trekkie's master. I don't think I'm going to ever have you... That's kind of annoying. But you know what? It's just that he's a fighting elephant, Connor. Like, you can't just have a pet elephant, for God's sakes. Like, what are you thinking? You're in darkness. You want to sleep with Bez. Oh. Why are you not just going into your own room here? Like, there we go. That'll help out quite a bit. Why don't they do that on their own? I have no idea. Let's chop this little bush. I don't like that. Why don't we do some more floors? So I don't really like this more floor. Whoa! I don't like the fact that it actually has different settings for beauty and stuff. I just wanted everything to be the same. But at the same time, it looks so much cooler. I think I'm just going to do it. Like, we could do... Okay, this is kind of a barn area, right? We'll just have this whole place be barn. That's 90 wood. Now we're getting into, like, aesthetic, just fun time things. I'm kind of thinking, like, why don't I do light wood in all of the bedrooms, like that? And then right in the middle, we'll do a really cool mosaic. Boom! Space already occupied. Really? You gotta be kidding me. All right, let's do mosaic for... Okay, actually, this one up here... Well, if I ever move that bed around, we'll do the same thing over here. So, presumably, I can do something like that. Yeah, awesome, 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 awesome. You probably need to also do the doorway as well for all of these things on the light wood. Nice. Now then, this is going to be our main living area. So why don't we do some... what do we want to do in here, really? I still want to do mostly wood stuff. Wooden floorboards? Vertical floorboards? Maybe I want something around the corner, the outside. Like, we'll line the outside with the mosaic, right? Although I realize this is... A lot of these are just being wasted. And then the rest of it will be wooden floorboards like that. And maybe we can even put, like, a string of some other stuff in a little bit later, depending on how it comes out. All right. Yeah. Look at that. It's actually starting to look like a legitimate sort of place. Finally. I know I'm just blowing through wood, but I have so much wood, it just needs to be hauled in. Like, look how much wood there is just sitting out here. They'll get around to it eventually. Maybe I should haul priority some of this wood so they stop grabbing individual woods or something. That sounds like a good idea. 640 wood right there. We'll grab all that. I probably should have done that first. That'll happen actually before our grow zone, so I probably should have delayed that a little bit. Should have delayed it a little bit, I think. Let's check out the animals once again. How many do we have? At some point, will I have enough animals, do you guys think? I'm going to say no. At no point will I ever have enough, because the second I think I have enough... Look at this, hostility. The tortoise named Hostility. That's amazing. We'll turn him into the animal defense area. I like this a lot. This is awesome. Like, just millions of animals. I know that I don't have enough sleeping spaces for all of them. I should probably start putting them in here someplace and, like, more efficiently optimize this. I'll get to that some other episode. Look at this. I like how cool this little base looks. It's actually kind of interesting. Look, our rice is growing, Shug is hauling wood, all the haul plus priority orders are already done, even in the nighttime while most people are sleeping. Russell's just cranking out those floors like no problem. This might take care of our ugly environment issue. Maybe. I'm thinking of expanding these rooms, like up here, like build another 2 rooms there, another 2 rooms here. At some point, I could combine these to get rid of the cramped debuff or whatever. Pretty sure they all have that because it's a really small room. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I'm not a very good, like, designer of things. It might have been cooler to have, like, a white thing around the corner. Like a really light floor. Like a light wood floor all around the outside. Yeah, why don't I cancel all of these things around the corner here? I know I'm just wasting wood doing, like, superfluous nonsense, but I really just want one room in my whole colony to look kind of good. Even if it is blowing through wood. Just one really nice room. Let's do that. Wow, look how fast this stuff gets cranked together. Oh, my lord. Oh, look at that. It's so fancy. A little dirty, though. But, you know, Russell's the primary cleaner, so whenever there's construction to do, like, cleaning's not going to get done, and construction's almost done. It's almost done. Oh, no, it's not. There's a raid. Group of tribes people are attacking. They're attacking immediately. Jump to the... Holy frigging heavens. All right, guys, everyone get down here like yesterday. Let's come to that animal tab, like a default policy, quarantine, everyone. I don't think that even worked, to be entirely honest. Hanu, they're coming from this direction. Get over there. Russell over here. Poro over there. Shug right there. Connor, you can probably get, like, right here. Bez, probably right there. Dodgy, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell you. Get there at the corner. I'll get myself over there at that corner. We're all set up and ready. Kind of want to move Bez a little further away so the animals follow her. These guys are going to come in. Tortoise 4 has been shot to death. Where the heck was that? Oh, my lord. Tortoise 4, hostility. Hostility. Where did you die? God, this is insane. I can't believe how many of these guys are coming in here. Squirrel 7 has been beaten to death. All right, well, that's what you get for roaming around on the wrong side of the map during a frigging raid. Come on, guys, get ready. Get ready, Bez. I hope you're getting super ready. Oh my god, Bez is actually shooting here. Squirrel 15, 14. Look how fast I kill these guys, though. What are they doing? They're beating my tortoise to death. But they're shooting each other in the back. And now they're killing... Oh, you guys made a big mistake. You made a big mistake, guys. Oh, yes, you did. Now we can just sit here and watch this stuff for fun. Look at that. Their whole colony. Their whole colony. Should I come out here and shoot them? I think I actually should. I should take this opportunity to lay into them. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, never mind, never mind. They actually downed it, apparently, it looks like. Let's get everyone back to the exact same places where they were. Wish I could set up, like... Oh, no. Oh, no, my elephant! I don't feel like I can really do anything about this, though, if I want to be efficient about it. Poro, come over here. Xavier, Shug, right there. Dodgy, get to this corner. Great. Hanu at that corner. Shug over there. Awesome. Okay, unfortunately, Robbie has been beaten to death. I don't know who that was. Probably like a squirrel or something. Here we go. Look at the firing squad, guys. Bez, we don't actually want you shooting. Look at this. They're coming out here. It's working. Okay, everybody out. Dodgy. Let's grab you and release the squirrels. You don't have any squirrels assigned to you? Did they all get killed, apparently? Oh, my lord. This is working out pretty good. Bez, come off the thing. Come out here and rescue elephant number 1. Can you guys come down here and maybe shoot a couple more of these guys to death before they run away? That actually worked out very well, all things considered. Hanu, turn off, rescue the Thrumbo. Poro, turn you off, come over here to rescue Tortoise. So we did lose a number of squirrels. This is going to happen every single time for sure. Every single time. But that's kind of the point here. Look what happened to my colonists. That's what's important. What happened to my colonist is nothing. Oh, look at this. Come on, guys. Take out Fox. Come on. Anybody? Ooh, so close. All right, everybody go back to doing whatever it is you want to do. Let's turn on all the... Look how many corpses we just knocked out. Let's go in here, zone area orders, unforbid everything. Fantastic. We can actually capture a couple people if we wanted to. Let's take a look at them. Lark, you are a warrior dead in 4 hours. That's going to be hard to save you. Do I want to save you, though? Character, you love the shooting. You're iron-willed with a chemical interest. You're also pretty bad at everything else except you love the shooting. But can you haul? Yes, you're also a fighter keeper. Maybe I'll save you. Connor, come down here and capture Lark. Fantastic. Now, who's this? Brixios or some such? Chemical interest kind. Green thumb. You like the growing, you like the shooting. These are actually not bad characters. Me, come down here to capture, assuming we can actually save him. We can. Alcohol addiction, large. Liver, cirrhosis, or whatever. Okay, whatever. Don't care so much about that. Now, do we need to haul, like, corpses and stuff, like, very quickly? Probably. We'll turn all those on haul urgently. We'll get Poro to chop that up. Look at this room. This is actually... I'm kind of liking this. It's like a sort of legitimate thing. I don't know about this thing in the middle, the mosaic in the middle. Maybe something else in the middle? Like, more floors. I'm not sure what. Vertical wood floor? Maybe just, like... I wish the rooms were a little bit bigger, and then I think this could be more useful. So why don't we leave it alone for now? Maybe put some kind of mosaic granite or something in there later. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Speaking of all traps, I did put traps on the map, and I have yet to auto-rearm them and rearm them all. Awesome. I think this person here didn't get hauled urgently. All right. Did we save the Thrombos is my question. It looks like we are saving it. Yes, death in 10 hours. That's great. Did we save our elephant? Actually, no. Someone needs to get on that. Who's all my doctors? We should have enough that they're all doing doctoring all the time. Connor, Poro, myself, Hanu. Connor, Poro, tending. Hanu, tending. Myself, tending. Connor, carrying simple meal. No, come down here and prioritize tending to elephant. How about Lark? Is Lark going to be okay? He's taken care of. Brixos is taken care of. Awesome. Let's turn this door here on hold open to shut. Let's see what our chances are of recruiting these guys. 84% chat and recruit. Lark, 60% chat and recruit. Awesome. That'll be just fine. And Dandy, how's my little tortoise doing here? He's doing okay. So we lost a lot of squirrels there, but those were mostly the ones that were just roaming in the open like doofuses. Also, didn't I quarantine? Oh, default. I see. So when I set them to the quarantine, first of all, this should be the quarantine. Everybody's here like this. I had not, at that point in time, set everyone to dodge all the squirrels to dodgy. That was the problem. I see. So when I went to go turn them on, it didn't work at all. Now let's go back to the default mode. And yeah, this is all set up pretty good. Our hostility is still here. Bonded with Bez. I don't know who tortoise number... Oh, I guess when they get renamed, they lose their number. Is that it? I am not a number! Let's come down here. Bez. Awesome. Yeah, we're definitely going to go through these tortoises and these boars and probably even our elephants pretty quick. We do have another alpaca, though. Awesome. We tamed one of those. We'll set him to the domestic thing. Let's quickly come over to the quarantine. Yeah, everybody's in here. Good. We're all set up. Default. Great. Now, that was pretty good. Thrumbo Revenge. A Thrumbo's attacking after being hard. Bonded animal's death. Squirrel named Robbie. Bonded to Bez has died. Bez is not going to be happy about it. Infection on Lark. Okay, we can take care of that eventually at some point. Connor, you're tending to elephant number 1. Is that actually going to work out for us? Is it going to work out? Yeah, elephant number 1 is going to have... Yeah, fine. They're going to be just fine. They got beaten up in every possible way. Our tortoise is actually perfectly fine. Who else even got into a fight? This other tortoise. Oh, no. His tail, his beak, and his nose were all destroyed. That's awful. He can't do anything. However, can we tame this Thrumbo? Please. It's got 4,000 wounds, so someone told me that, like, every time you heal one of the wounds, there's a 1% chance. But that's, like, how it used to work. I'm not sure if it still works like that or not. Regardless, this is a lot of chances to tame a Thrumbo. Like, a lot of chances. Connor's on a mental break with food binge for some reason. We'll look into that in a minute. I'm looking at the moods here on Moody. Hanu's very, very, very low. Why is that? Is it because he's been tending this Thrumbo for 400 hours? It might be. Very tired, hideous environment. Yeah, that makes sense. It is pretty hideous in here. Slowpoke. Russell, can we actually wake you up and come in here and prioritize cleaning all this garbage? Yeah. Just, like, clean this place up before Hanu goes on a mental break and starts stabbing everyone to death. Russell, what are you doing now? You're going to go down there and try to tame Brixos, like, now of all times? 1% chance. Failed. Consuming a simple meal. Okay, how's the Thrumbos doing? It looks like it still has more wounds and things to tend to. Believe it or not, maybe I can do that. Prioritize tending to Thrumbo really quick. How about all this meat we got here? Venison looking good. Poro, we're going to need you to wake up and butcher all of these humans like yesterday, and then we can actually also haul all of this rice, and then we can actually make 1,000,000 kibble as a result. That is a perfect time for a raid. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Please tame this thing. Tame it. It's got so many wounds. Tame it good. I mean, I know I could just kill it. Well, I could just finish it off right now and take its horn, take its leather, etc., but I'm a nice, like, tribesman of the land. I save the animals. Except for, you know, all the ones I use to just be my bloodbathy, like, body shields. But outside of those ones, I'm saving animals everywhere I go. So these guys want 1,500 hops. They'll give me 2,500, 2,800 silver. I don't really care about that. God, look at this Thrumbo, though. Have you guys ever seen something that was so wounded before? It's insane. How could this thing not self-tame after all of these tendings? Like, that's just insane. It still has more. We're just going right through them. Artery blockage in its heart. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess maybe because it got cut by a short bow. Brain, stab scar. That's no good. Horn, old gunshot. Well, we didn't tame it, right? So I think the smart thing to do is to kill it right now because it didn't tame while we were healing it up. I'm not sure if that's true. Do I want to do it, though, is the question. It's a moral dilemma. Because I like the Thrumbo. I don't want to murder them if I don't really need to. But they're also worth a ton of stuff, and I can use their skin for something or other. I don't know what. I kind of forget now, to be honest. Poro, are you actually still butchering everybody? Yeah, you're making kibble. That's actually not a bad idea, but shouldn't the thing be higher? Butcher creature, the human butcher, right? Human-like corpses, that's the one. We want that higher than kibble. So, like, butcher up all... Butcher everything up. Like, that's number one. There we go. Now you're chopping everybody up. Venison rotted away in storage. All right, well, we're a little bit behind there. Okay, now Poro's going to bed. How long do we have on these guys? Spoils in 1 day. I think he can sleep a little bit. He'll be fine. We do have enough wood. Great. We have some steel. Awesome. This thing here worked out great. Like, when those guys came around the corner, instant death, basically. Instant death. Chop out these trees. Okay. What time is it? 48 minutes? No! No! Why? This actually was a really good... Squirrel is pregnant. Tortoise 2 is fully healed. Thrumbo is now up and about. Yeah, I should have killed it. But I didn't, because I'm a nice guy. I saved the Thrumbo. Maybe it'll come... Maybe the game will reward me for my, you know... karma or some such is a thing, right? Isn't that like a thing? It looks like dirt is a serious consideration. So before I end the episode, let's just think about very quickly. Who can I have doing more cleaning? Probably Shug. Although growing is important. Cleaning. Actually, Bez, maybe? Rather, at least overhauling. And maybe also Connor. Oh, yeah, Connor for sure. Overhauling. He can cook and then clean. Ha, perfect. Alrighty then. There we go. I think that about does it for this episode. I have definitely started to come back. I disassembled all this stuff. I got all the steel on the map. I hauled it all in. I got all my grow zones planted. We got a harvest. We got a lot of... some rice. How much rice do we actually have here? 666 rice. Yep, that's not foreboding at all. We got 500 kibble, 200 pemmican, 37 meals. We got some leathers. We got some items being made. Although it occurs to me, I'm pretty sure Hanu is set to not wear those things anymore, right? So let's go to assign really quick. I think it was manage outfits, select outfit. You know what? Why don't we make a new outfit? We're going to call this outfit modern weirdos, because all those crazy alien humans came in with all their technology and technical doodads. And as a result of that, we're now going to wear weird clothing with buttons and freaking cover our pants. Like, who the hell covers their pants, for God's sakes, right? Like, who does that stuff? Apparently we do. We will put on the shield belt, though. Not the smoke pop. Power armor's fine. Definitely the helmet. This all looks good. No toque. Yeah, awesome. And then we'll hit close. And then I think we're going to set up Hanu to not the anything, but rather the modern weirdos thing. And he should probably right now, or as soon as he's done with... You know what, let's just put him on alert really quick. Take him off. Tending to Lark. I don't know why Lark needs tending. Connor, can you... Oh, there we go. Hanu just went to go put on a duster. And there we go. Our very first colonist wearing modern weirdo stuff. He's running around with some kind of thing on his head. Some sort of garment covering up like himself. Hell is this garbage? I have no idea, but once we're returning, probably all kinds of raids and things ensue, and bad stuff happens. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. What are they doing? They're beating my tortoise to death, but they're shooting each other in the back, and now they're killing... Oh, you guys made a big mistake. You made a big mistake, guys. Oh, yes, you did. Now we can just sit here and watch this stuff for fun. Look at that, their whole colony. Their whole colony. Should I come out here and shoot them? I think I actually should. I should take this opportunity